Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Wiki Deluxe Edition. So, thankfully some of you did actually, or one of you posted helpful tips in the comments, so I should actually be able to beat this stage now, hopefully. And to address one of the comments, they mentioned that I didn't have to build, oops, no, what am I doing? I didn't have to build a 2-2 Dartling gun. Which makes sense because the second tier actually, okay, so I can't start off with Dartling gun. I'll start off with an engineer. I'll just sell it, but it's pretty cheap and it's pretty good as a lane buster, obviously. But alright, so that's 950. This is 450. So once I get 500, then I'll just sell it and then get the Dartling gun. But and then I'll explain more about the Dartling gun later. But alright, so hopefully I should actually beat this, and then I'll record a challenge video after I record this, so that then I've got 2 videos to post today, yay, and stuff. But anyways, let's see. Get that, and don't think they actually mentioned whether or not I should place it so close to the track, but that's fine. But they're saying that a 2-1 Dartling gun is really good, or really cost efficient, because you don't need that extra Bloontonium darts, because just with one of them it should be enough to pop through all the leads that you need to get rid of. And that makes sense, but because I kind of wanted them all to be Hydro Rocket pods, I wanted them all to have that Bloontonium darts, and I will go through the idea of going with 2-1 Dartling guns. I will need to get at least one of them to a 2-2 Dartling gun in order to pop the leads, but I wanted them all to be able to pop lead because I didn't want to have to rely on just one being able to pop the lead, because if, like, for some reason there's a bunch of different balloons piling up and I can't, like, pierce through enough to get to the lead layer or something, like, I don't know, I just wanted them all to have that ability just in case the one that I had couldn't make it, but pretty sure that's not going to happen. Pretty sure that was just me overthinking things. So I will start with my first, well, I'll see. I'll see how far along I can get before round 28, like how upgraded I can get my Dartling gun. But right now, I guess I will just go with a 2-1 and then start building my second Dartling gun. So let's see, this is already round 10. I do want to keep them all in a line, just to be sure that they're all, like, only sending their darts on the path where the balloons will be, because I don't want to waste any darts by placing them in a position where they're just going to be shooting off to the side or, like, barely connecting with the path. Because these are pretty much one of my favorite path busters, even though they are a little bit more expensive and all that. And of course, what's really good about them is that they can aim to face anywhere, or any direction, I should say. Which is pretty helpful, but again, it goes back to the whole thing of, well, great, if I'm facing it towards where the balloons are leaking, then they're not going to stop the rest of the balloons from leaking, so it's kind of it's a tricky situation on whether or not you want to change your defenses to get the ones that already slip through and let more slip through, or if you want to just focus on the ones that are still coming and let those others slip through. Which is why generally only Dartling gun defenses aren't very good unless you have the specialty building that lets you sort of root your Dartling gun in one position to make them more like a standard tower, or to make them more like mortars, I should say. Which, for one thing, I think it's really cool the way the Dartling guns follow your mouse, and the way that the specialty building makes it sort of work like a mortar where you can just place where they're aiming. But then for the mortar tower, it's kind of cool that you can place where they're aiming, but it'd be nice if their specialty building made them attack where your mouse was. Like, that seems like a good fit, like a good parallel ability, I guess. So that'd be pretty cool to have the mortars just follow where your mouse is, rather than just attacking where you placed it, or where you aim them, I guess. So, I don't know, just a little, not necessarily complaint, just kind of a suggestion, I guess, for a Ninja Kiwi. Again, if any of them are watching, but let's see, place this one right there. Alright, and I do really want to get the focus firing, just to be sure that, again, they are shooting all of their darts actually on the path and not just spraying out around it. And it's already around 20, so still got a couple more rounds. Probably going to try to keep 1,000 cash handy, just in case I do need to upgrade it, because I don't want to use pineapples again, because that was a big waste of money. But alright, so, oops, that's not what I meant. Let's see, I was trying to hit the spacebar and I accidentally hit the hotkey. I think it's B. Nope. That's, no, V. Alright, V is the hotkey for the banana farms. And alright, so I've got enough money. Let's just make this a plutonium dart. And then, they actually start getting pretty close. Alright, so then once I have enough money, I'll upgrade that to a 2-1. And then I'll work on my second 2-1, because technically the first one I built is a 2-2 now. But the comments were also saying that a 2-1 Dartling gun is the best cost efficient for a Moab takedown, but then I am going to need a 2-3 or a 3-2 for the for round 63 with the ceramic clumps. So right now I'll try to just deal with I'll try to just use the Dartling guns, or just these 2-1 Dartling guns, or you know what I mean. You'll see. But anyways, yeah. So hopefully this should work and actually, you know, work and just let me live and stuff. And I wiped the dust off my mouse pad because I was wiping the dust off my mouse pad, and I was afraid that that was actually going to make my mouse move and make me miss my aiming. But it's kind of interesting. I'm using a laptop, but I have it sort of placed, well, the way my desk is, I have like the workspace right in front of me, and then sort of like an elevated shelf for just like placing other things on. But I put my laptop on its own little like laptop fan on top of my shelf thing right in front of me, and then I have a separate keyboard and wireless mouse to use separately, so it's kind of like I have like a desktop computer, even though it's a laptop. So it's kind of weird the way I set that up, which sometimes I'm like, oh man, my computer should be working faster, and then I forget, oh wait, it's a laptop, it's not necessarily supposed to be quite as fast as a desktop, even though I have it set up kind of like a desktop. Anyways, that's my general setup. If any of you have like questions about my setup as far as like how I record this, or just what kind of computer I have and stuff, well, I can tell you one thing. My computer's a laptop, and it's HP, Windows 7. I know very little about laptops or computers. I don't know like what kind of hard drive or what. I don't even know what it is that I would have to explain. Like, what kind of processor? I don't know. It says Intel Core i5 inside or something. I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that helps. But I'm sure I could ask my dad or look up what this is. Pavilion DV6. I don't know. I don't even know if that's good or bad or anything. It's like 2 years old now. So yeah, there you go. But if you want more specific specifications, I guess, then I guess I could look those up or find out about that if any of you are wondering. As far as how I record this, I use Fraps to record the game video, like the gameplay and the game audio, and then I use Sound Recorder, which I think just comes free with any Windows product or computer thing. I use Sound Recorder to record my commentary, and then as far as like the mic, it's just the webcam on the laptop for my mic. So that's how that works. And then to edit the videos, I use Windows Live Movie Maker, which again I'm pretty sure comes free with any PC thing. And before anyone like freaks out like, oh, PC is worse than Mac, you should switch to Mac, I have no real, well, actually I do have a preference to PC, but just because I've never really, well, actually I have used a Mac. Okay, so I just grew up using a PC, just because in the house that I grew up in, we had a PC. Like, it's not, I don't think Macs are bad, it's just, I've grown up using a PC, so I'm used to the PC, and it was just in school, just in one of our, like, homeroom tag period type thing, we used a Mac, and I was like, meh. I prefer the way PCs work, or the way they look, just because I'm used to it. So yeah, I'm not like a huge, like, yeah, PC's awesome. I'm just like, yeah, I'm used to PCs. Like, that's it. That's my only reason for preference, really. Just like, I guess the professional look, I guess, like the hard borders rather than the Mac, in my opinion. Like, my general take from its aesthetic appeal is that it has sort of like the rounder, softer, more informal type of layout, but then PC has a little bit more professional hard corner layout, which doesn't really make much sense to me, but like why that stands out so much. But I did just lose a bunch of lives, or not a bunch, but a couple. So I don't know, should I keep building 2-1 Dartling guns, or should I start saving up for a 2-3 or 3-2? Obviously I'm asking you, even though it's not going to make a difference, because you're not going to be able to reply to me until after the episode, but I don't know. If I do lose again, then obviously please answer that question, what I should do, because, oh man, I'm doing terrible. I mean, I'm not doing that bad this time because of the advice to just stick with a 2-1, but, no, I accidentally knocked my mouse to the side, but, yeah, so this should be interesting. It's round 45, so the next round's going to be the Moabs. And I did seem to have some trouble with some of those ceramics. So I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I guess I should just... I don't know what I should do. I kind of want to sell 1 or 2 of the Dartling guns so that I'll have enough money to get a 3-2 or a 2-3. But I don't know if that's going to be the best idea. So... let's see. How much money would I have if I sold this? 5,000. That's not going to be enough, so I need to sell 2, but is selling 2 really enough? Yeah, I'll try. Oh, dang, I should have saved before I started. Alright, slow down, just so that I know I have better aim. No, why did I fast forward? Alright, there we go. I'm going to save right now. I should not have started the round when I wasn't looking at that, or at the starting point. Alright, so here I'm actually going to face them in the middle, which that was probably not a good idea. I'm leaking a bunch of balloons, and let's see, just pop some down there. But I was facing them in the middle so that all the Dartling guns would be shooting off to the sides. But that's not really the best idea, because that's not the best pierce, because they're piercing through, but they're not really piercing through a line, or through a lane, necessarily. Alright, so I'm actually going to sell that one and upgrade this to a Hydro Rocket Pod. Hopefully that'll be better. Or hopefully that was a good decision. But what else? Alright, so let's see. Hopefully, like I said, that was a good decision, but I sort of have the feeling it's not. But I'm still thinking whether or not I should sell another Dartling gun to upgrade another one to another higher rank. If I get to 3,000, then I'll sell another corner Dartling gun, which really I should probably sell the ones closer to the front, because the ones in the back probably have a better angle. But you know me and all that symmetry, so I'm gonna sell the ones in the corner. Alright, again, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I have a Monkey Tycoon, so if I really need to, I can just sell the 3-2 or 2-3 and then build another set of Dartling guns or something. I don't know. But right now I'm probably not going to sell anymore. I'm probably just going to wait until I can buy better Dartling guns. Well, yeah, I'll just buy another Dartling gun. It's really, if I have enough money to just buy or replace the Dartling gun that I sold, then I shouldn't have sold it. I should have just waited. And let's try and get it in a good symmetrical type of position, and this isn't going to be enough to fully upgrade it. Right, there we go. Moab, and actually that went pretty well. That went surprisingly well. And I still think it's strange that the laser cannon isn't able to pop lead unless you give it the Bloontonium darts. But then when you upgrade it to the Ray of Doom, then that is able to pop lead, I think, regardless of if you have Bloontonium darts. So Bloontonium darts are pretty much always good. I mean, at least if you're using on one Dartling gun. Alright, So, great. That's round 52 and the little message thing that I don't think I've ever stopped and just let you guys read it. Those little messages that pop up at the end or beginning of each wave round. Yeah, I want to get those, but I don't want to let the Moab leak anymore. Alright, so I'm actually going to go with more laser cannons for the extra pierce and attack rate to help getting rid of that first Moab layer. I'm not sure if that's the best idea, and I'm not sure if I can actually fit another Dartling gun, like another 2 Dartling guns next to my Hydro Rocket Pod Dartling gun. Alright, so that seems good. No, don't leak any. I don't want to afford to lose anymore. I've only got, technically, if I was doing this without triple lives, I'd only have 31 lives left, which is not very good, obviously. So, let's see. Yeah, let's just keep going. Probably just going to save up for some more laser cannons. Come on. Just pop through that faster. I'm always afraid that those are going to get through. Because they do get pretty close. And... okay, this is round 55. It's just a couple sort of mini ceramic clumps. They're not that packed together, but they are a lot of ceramics. Man, how many are there? Okay, there's a Moab at the end, that's right. Alright, so now upgrade that one to a laser cannon. Obviously I'm just going to upgrade the blue ones to laser cannons. Then we're going to try to build 2 more, and then try to upgrade those to Hydro Rocket Pods. Because laser cannons are going to be very helpful here, because it's in a straight path. Faster attack rate and pierce is pretty helpful, especially against those Moab layers, while the Hydro Rocket Pod should be good against getting the ceramics underneath, and any ceramic clumps from round 63. So I do remember hearing that a single Hydro Rocket Pod can solo the ceramic clumps. So hopefully having all these laser cannons will be a nice little addition, just to be sure. They totally destroy those ceramic clumps, because those are really frustrating. Round 63 is just... I shake my fist at the... Alright, so now I've got 4 laser cannons, 2 2-1 Dartling guns, and a Hydro Rocket Pod. So now there's camo lead this round, which isn't a problem, or shouldn't be a problem, because of my Hydro Rocket Pods that are able to pop through lead, and what's awesome is that they're able to pop through black balloons as well, even though they're explosives, just because of the way that they work. So that's pretty cool. Oh no, the BFB! Oh man, am I going to be able to beat it? Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to beat it, but hopefully I'm just being pessimistic and I actually can beat it. Yes, maybe, yeah. Huzzah! Yay! That's such a terrible celebration. Alright, so all these laser cannons should be helping to break through the Moab layer, because they have the faster attack rate, and then the extra pierce should always be helpful. This is round 62. I should definitely save just in case I lose on round 63. But I am pretty confident if I was able to beat the Moab, I mean the BFB, if I'm able to defeat these Moabs so quickly, then this should be pretty good. Hopefully this is a good idea. Alright, I still need 3,000 more to get the 6th laser cannon, which I don't know if the laser cannon is actually the best. Who knows, maybe I should have saved instead of building laser cannons. Oh man! Wow, that is just insane. That, how did they... Really? Like... Man, I thought a single Hydro Rocket Pod was supposed to be able to... Oh man, good thing I saved. That is ridiculous. Alright, load game. Oh man, I'm really glad I saved. Okay, so let's sell this one. No, don't want to sell that one. I want to get Hydro Rocket Pods, so I'm selling these just to be sure that I have enough money, but oh wait, I need to sell that so I can redistribute my money. Really glad I have Monkey Tycoon. Very helpful. To get Hydro Rocket Pod, and then let's build another Hydro Rocket Pod, or yeah, let's get Hydro Rocket Pods on all of these, Well, okay, that's as much as I can get it, but man, just that is ridiculous. Hydro rocket pods, are you serious? I'm still leaking, so hydro rocket pods are definitely the way to go on round 63 because of their area of effect, which is really helpful with the ceramic lumps. Man, that is ridiculous, but I don't know if I'm gonna need the laser cannons to get rid of the Moab layer as quickly as I did. I know that I'm not gonna have to deal with as many ceramic clumps. Oh man, I still lost a couple. I'm not gonna need to deal with the ceramic clumps anymore, obviously, but oh boy, this isn't gonna be good. Because there's all these Moabs I should have saved again, but man, this is not gonna go well. Let's see if I can pop this one. No. Oh man, I'm gonna lose again because of that Moab. It's just gonna eat right through. Wow. Alright, this is tough. Alright, let's see. Sell that. I'm actually going to sell all these. Hopefully, balloon aerial denial system is a good idea. Maybe. Probably not. And I'm actually going to get, let's see, what would be a good idea here? I'm going to get a bomb tower. I'm going to build it to a balloon impact to help slow the ceramic clumps down. And then after this round, I'm going to switch them to Moab Maulers to help with the Moabs. And you can kind of see that the rockets from the balloon aerial denial system, it's shooting upward for some reason. Like, I don't know, like it's some kind of glitch that happens where occasionally the rockets will fire off to where I'm assuming like the balloons actually spawn from or something. I don't know how that works, but alright, so now let's switch these to Moab Maulers and upgrade that, and I could probably get a couple more in. Oops, that's not what I meant. Let's see. And I'm actually going to sell that in order to get more Hydro Rocket Pods and not the triple, because that spreads out its aim so that it's shooting in a wider spread, I guess, which isn't exactly what I'm looking for, so let's just throw this up there for extra added precaution. But alright, so now dealing with these Moabs. Yeah, looking a little bit better than last time. That actually was a lot better than last time, so huzzah! I found a winning strategy finally. Don't do only Dartling guns here. Oh man, that was tough. Alright, let's see. I guess this is probably going to be it as far as my strategy. Hopefully, I really should have saved before round 65, but hopefully those 4 Moab Maulers will be a good fit to finish off this round. And let me know if you've ever beaten this with only Dartling guns, and you know like where I went wrong, whether it was just my aiming or the distribution of laser cannon to Hydro Rocket Pods or something. Let me know what you think about that. But thankfully this worked, kind of. And again, I still... no, I'm losing lives. We're gonna lose. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Actually, wait for it. And there we go. Alright. So thank you for your advice. It obviously did help very much. But then I did have to figure out my own solution for a couple things, so thank you very much for that advice. And I should have just a big blue sabotage, that would have been so much easier. But, alright. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.